Midas is one of those characters that like people just talk about all the time. Everybody loves Midas, and it's so interesting because he's had so little involvement in the game. People like Dr. Sloan, the Foundation, even Geno, I would argue, have probably had a bigger impact on the game than Midas has. But I think the reason why people are so addicted to Midas is because of the amount of like intrigue and mystery that comes about as a result of his character being there. He's also one of the few characters in the game that is confirmed to have family within the loop, and I also think that that adds a layer of mystery or intrigue to him. Then there's also his ties and his connection to the Imagined Order. I say all this to say Midas is probably one of the top 5 best characters that Fortnite has, and Fortnite does not utilize him. So that begs the question, do you think that Fortnite should bring Midas back to the game? I have a theory that Midas and Geno are actually related. I think they're either cousins or brothers. They look similar. They both have ties to the Imagined Order. The difference is that Midas, I believe, took a different path. He took a different direction than Geno did. He wanted to free the people from the loop as opposed to Geno wanting to kind of keep people in there to continue to experiment. As much as people love Midas, I've heard some people say that they think that he should stay out. If Fortnite's going to bring Midas back, they've got to do it in a way in which is compelling. I think that if they had brought him back for the Fracture event, that would have been perfect, but they didn't. I honestly feel like that was a huge missed opportunity on Epic's part. There was a whole lot of not actually going on right there. Like you were not actually put. Now I'm actually getting pushed. Holy. Oh, okay. Damn. Midas returning would be good for fan service, but the 7 and its backstory deserve more limelight. I think Midas deserves more limelight because he has significant ties to the Imagined Order, and that's what's frustrating about it, right? The issue that Fortnite has always had with its story is that it doesn't give enough context to its characters. There's not enough backstory. Not only did he work for the Imagined Order, but Midas is older than Dr. Sloan, so that brings about a lot of really interesting questions. How long was he a member of the Imagined Order for? Why did he leave? And if he's older than Sloan, is he like a founding member of the IO? I think there's a lot to go on with Midas, and I think you can make it relevant to the story. For example, the connection between Gold and Chrome, I think that could be explored a little bit more. So it has ties to the last reality. Midas, like the origin, the source of Midas's powers, and then like also the source of, you know, the Chrome powers as well. The Chrome powers being tied to the Nothing. Which one, since they're both like metal, liquid metal based powers, which one is stronger than the other? Midas is not the only mysterious character. I would argue Geno is a bit more mysterious than Midas. Geno's whole relationship to his daughters, how he founded the IO, how he found the 0 point, like everything really ultimately leads back to Geno. But Midas, to me, here's the thing that's always intrigued me about Midas. Midas always seemed to have a bigger role, a bigger part of the story than what was initially led on. And that's why I'm saying, like, I think there is something to this idea that Midas and Geno might be brothers because of that one picture with him and Dr. Sloan. If he predates Sloan, he's been in here for a long time. And if the Imagined Order has been monitoring things for thousands of years, Sloan is aware of this, and Midas has been there for longer than Sloan. Stands to reason Midas might actually be like a founding member of the IO. But I guess the real question that we need to be asking, right, getting back on topic, is like, if they're gonna bring Midas back, to what extent? Like, what would Midas's role be in the story if they did want to bring him back? If you were to bring Midas back, how would you do it? Let me ask y'all that question. I'm gonna look at your guys' ideas, steal them, and then cultivate them into my own. Hang on a second. Where's this guy that I was trying to kill? Come here. Come here. Bro, you know, homie, you know you messed up. Come on. Excuse me. Hello. Hello, sir. Oh my god, I'm a bot. Oh my god, I'm a bot. Please die. Oh my god, get out of the game. Psych! It's a 1v1. Bam. Oh, please. Are you serious? Oh, he had a mythic too. If this ends up being a YouTube video, leave a comment down below on how you would bring Midas back into the Fortnite story. Personally, I think they should bring Midas back, but they've got to do it in a way that's really interesting.